welcome back to the Hay Meadow so soon. My name is Hayley. If you haven't been here before, welcome. This is my channel where we mainly unbox fabric boxes from either Beyond the Pink Door or, like today's one, the Dahlia Sewciety, which is an Australian-based one out of Melbourne. So Kristen, Phoebe, and the team, because I know that the family are being roped in more and more, put these together each month, and they are fabulous. Now, I know you just saw an unboxing from the Beyond the Pink Door box, and there's another one going to be incoming soon as well. However, this one arrived yesterday, so I went and picked it up today from my postal box. Now, in the last video, I did say that I was going to talk about the sewing things I got for Christmas and blah-de-blah-de-blah. Totally forgot, but there you go. So what I'll do is we'll do the box, and then I've got my Christmas goodies in front of me, and we will have a look at those. So after all of that, let's get started. This is the Japanese water garden box. Now, I'm excited by that because I love most things Japan and Japanese. Absolutely love it. It's on my bucket list. There are many countries that aren't on my bucket list to visit, which are probably quite surprising to many people. However, Japan is one that is on my bucket list. If you can hear whining, that's Freya. I've not long got home from picking this up and doing a bit of shopping, and of course that obviously means I've been out of the house for like 16 hours straight, and there's been no one to throw a ball or a toy for her. So we've had a bit of a throw around while I was unpacking the shopping, but that doesn't mean that she has been satisfied, so she's carrying on like a pork chop just down there. So anyway, we will try and ignore her. Believe me, she is very, very well catered for when it comes to play and running around. Don't worry about her. Okay, let's get into it. So I'm going to assume that this is going to be some beautiful Japanese cotton, which is just divine. So let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. So we've got a fish, koi fish. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Get my scissors so that I can just recklessly tear through that gorgeous sticker, because you know me. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we've had a bit of a bump around with the travel, so the tissue paper has actually ripped. So I'm not gonna hold it up because you'll actually get to see everything. And what's the use of that? Okay, so right at the start I can see it's actually 2.5 meters of viscose, which is even more exciting. So very happy with that. Oh, very happy. And we have a 20% discount of Pattern Fantastic's Varley dress. Now, when I first looked at that one, when Kristen spoke about it, she's spoken about it before and she's made a gorgeous one, I was sort of like, oh, it's a bit too flouncy for me, a bit too. However, the one that she's made in a black and white, I think it's, not sure if it's a cotton now, thinking about it, or a viscose, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's very much given me the, that could be a lovely floaty dress. So we shall see. Anyway, I will slip the tissue paper out so that I'll show you the tissue paper, because it's beautiful, as they always are. And there's another of those gorgeous stickers. You can see it properly, that one. As you can see, I fixed up the whole autofocus business. Okay, so we have Japanese Water Garden 2025. Oh, this card is beautiful. Look at that. Sorry, the light is, there we go. That's, if I bring it back a bit, oh, there we go, that's much better. Isn't that beautiful? And the little tag up the top says make. Just bring that in a bit closer. Lovely purple and yellow. It's more of a blue and a pinky type. Okay, we'll start with the edibles because that's what we do. And okay, I didn't even think about it. Of course, it's going to be like Japanese inspired edibles, which is always good fun. So these are called pokey, and they look to be a bit like a, what are they called? What are the things? A pretzel stick dipped in like a strawberry. I'm going to say it's probably like a yogurt coating type thing. So they look interesting. I might actually save those for little man Lincoln because he loves anything strawberry. So I might save them for him. And unfortunately, strawberry is one flavour that has not survived my whole schnoz business. That and Turkish Delight. So both of those. Turkish Delight was my one true love. That's now gone to me, which is sad. But both of them taste really chemically to me now, so I don't often have them. Now, and then we've got a lemon green tea. Twinings lemon green tea. That would probably be quite nice in some fizzy water. Speaking of fizzy water, I've got some over there with some Bickford's lemon, lime and bitters cordial in it to just give it a bit of a spritz. Now, I think these might be soaps. So they're little fish shapes. I think they're going to be soaps. I may have thought they were white chocolate. I'm not going to bite one to just check, just in case. Okay, next, fantastic. We have some Somo glass head pins, which is my preferred pin, a glass head. That way you can just iron without, having to worry. So we'll have a look. I like this tin. It's a little slidey tin. So I'm just taking off that plastic tape. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, they're really lovely. They're quite fine and small, actually. I'm not sure. There we go. That's a bit... Try not to throw them all over the floor. Very nice. It doesn't say that they're like silk pins or anything. Lovely. I was actually looking at my pins the other day and thinking I need to replace them. So how I do that is, obviously I buy pins, but the ones that I'm currently using will go to the ironing board. That way when I'm pinning up a hem or something like that, I like to pin it up and then iron it, and then so I actually pin it into the ironing board to hold it up so I can iron it. That way I can do quite a length. I'm sure I'm not originally doing this. But yeah, so that's where the other ones go. And then once they start to get bent or, they're so blunt that they don't actually pierce anymore, then they go out into the bin. So here's our thread, and it's a Gutermann Sew All, a beautiful light blue. And it's 71. Hopefully you can see that. I've got a few things in front of me here. So now the fabric. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. Pop that there. Oh, this is lovely. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure what way it goes up. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. Oh, can you see the lovely koi fish in there? How gorgeous is that? That is so nice. I will bring it a bit closer for you so you can have a good look. Beautiful big flowers, lovely fish. Beautiful. Very, very nice. I think that'll go quite nicely. Thank you very much, Kristen. I've been wanting to make another Julia dress. So I made the Julia, it's a fibre mood, and I'll obviously put a picture up. The fibre mood Julia. So very, very simple. Grown on sleeve. It's a bit like a column dress, and then it's just got an elastic around the middle. I made it for Frock Tales 2023. I'm pretty sure it was 2023. In a Dahlia Sewciety fabric. It was the one with, mine was pink with a gold and blue through it. And then I made, or the first one that I made, my toile, was just in like a blue one from Spotlight. And it's one of my favourite work dresses. I wear that one on high rotation. I was only thinking the other day, I actually need to make more of them. So I do have that. That takes about 3 meters, so that's definitely one that's going to be made again. So anyway, so that could be an option for this. Not that this is 2.5 meters, but then all I would need is, it would just mean that it would come to perhaps just below my knee instead of mid calf sort of thing. So anyway, it's an option. It's an option. So, do you want to see what I got for Christmas? Now, as you know, my Chris is very attentive, and I have to be quite careful when it comes to saying that I like something or that I've seen something, because he'll go out and buy it. However, this time I actually put a request in for, this is sewing related. So I had seen on Instagram, I think it was, like a learn embroidery stitches advert. Now, I thought it might be dodgy, but you know, sometimes you've just got to give it a go, because small businesses don't have big budgets for big advertising. So, you know, if they can do it themselves online, then that's what they do. So effectively what it is, and he actually got 2 of them. So it's this little book, so the stitch book, and each page, actually I'll loosen that off again. Each page shows you different stitches, and you basically use this card to practice the stitches, and then you learn how to do embroidery. So that's the idea anyway. So it also came with this little, just a tiny little sewing kit, nothing exciting. So I got those, and I actually asked for this. This was the one thing that I did ask for, which was great. However, it wasn't the only sewing inspired gift that I got. Oh, I actually bought this one from Spotlight to become my embroidery case. So inside, these were on special when they had their big, was it Boxing Day? I think it was Boxing Day sales. So it's just a sewing, you know, bag thingy with bits and bobs and whatnot, and I thought, oh, well, that's perfect, that can become my embroidery kit bag thing storage case. Now, as I said, that wasn't the only thing I got. Now, I assume that I did a Frock Tales roundup from Frock Tales in October, November, whenever that was. I'm assuming that I did that. Anyway, when I came home from Frock Tales that night, and I was, you know, gushing and talking to Chris about what I'd, you know, what had happened and who I'd seen and what we talked about, blah, 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 blah. One thing I did mention was, obviously, this happens with most Frock Tales, I would imagine. There are door prizes and giveaways and goodie bags and all sorts of stuff. So that's exactly what we had. So some of the prizes we had, they were raffled during the night, or, you know, your name was pulled out of the hat type thing. And the final prize, the grand prize, was the Metler, it was a Metler thread case, and I had actually been talking earlier to the particular lady who won it, and when it was drawn and it was presented to her, I jokingly said to Rianne, we'll roll her in the car park for that. So when we got home, or when I got home, I was saying to Chris and joking about how she'd won this Metler thing, and I pulled it up online and showed him, and very excited about it. So what did I open on Christmas Day but the Metler thread case? This is not only double-sided, but, don't mind me, it's all 4 sides. How amazing is that? I am spoiled, I tell you. I am absolutely spoiled. And in the centre is a colour chart with all the colours. So yes, very spoilt. I was just blown away. Very, very happy and very spoilt. So, whoops, I accidentally pulled that off. There we go. So there we go. That was my sewing gifts that I got for Christmas. So very happy, very thankful. So I'm very spoiled, I know. Okay, so that wraps it up for this particular video. I have to admit it's very warm outside. I've actually got my little fan. Turn it on. Oh, have the batteries gone dead? Maybe the batteries have gone dead. Oh, there we go. A little fan, and then it sprays. Oh, it's lovely. I use that out here when it gets a little bit too warm and the air conditioner's not quite coping, which is not often, but sometimes. So there we have it. Some more beautiful fabric to add to the collection. Dress pattern that I've made before, but could be making a couple more of, in addition to all the other plans. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why? It's just Freya letting you know that she's still here. And with that, I shall say see you in the next video. Happy sewing.